Now, it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, but I couldn't resist the wonderful opportunity to tell you about this, the Tobermory 10-year-old single malt whisky, and to tell you about it here in Tobermory in front of these iconic coloured houses, which remind me very much of Iceland, as in the country, not the supermarket chain, but we'll quickly move on. So, Tobermory 10-year-old, matured mainly in bourbon barrels, and very light in colour. Now, this is a non-peated whisky, but on the nose, it's absolutely fascinating. Now, I'm outside on the harbour waiting for a ferry, and I'm really picking up saltiness in this whisky, but I did in the distillery yesterday as well. And there's just the tiniest bit of smoke there as well. Quite cereal notes too. So this is the Tobermory 10-year-old, the core expression from the Tobermory distillery. Ding of the glass on my glasses. Absolutely delicious. Really quite salty, but fruity. Big cereal notes. Very, very light at the top of the mouth. Quite a lot of fruit. We've got some background noises because we've got a fishing boat just getting ready to leave the pier. Lots and lots of quite almost ashy flavour here as the whisky goes down. But it's not overpowering at all because it isn't peated. But the smoke in here just comes from the water source on this beautiful island of Mull. Now, we've had some lovely, elegant pourers in our travels around Scotland, but today we've got a milk bottle. Or they were milk bottles when I was young, obviously it's a very long time ago. And adding just a couple of drops of water, actually it spreads the nose out. It's still there with its saltiness. It makes it much more accessible. It doesn't take away, it brings out the pepper, and it brings out the sort of the fudgy caramel that we expect from bourbon barrel distilled whiskies. And we are talking about the Tobermory core expression, the 10-year-old. And it makes it much more of what you expect from a bourbon barrel matured whisky, but with the sort of the absolutely on trend notes of salted caramel. It's quite extraordinary. And yesterday when I was tasting this with Alison in the distillery, we were saying how fantastic this would be with a Greek salad. You know, with lots of feta cheese and tomatoes and really peppery olive oil. It would all be absolutely fantastic. Now, this is a beautiful whisky, and I really do recommend that you try and get hold of this and have a try. It's light, but it's got this character of the smoke in the background. The Tobermory 10-year-old, made here on Mull in this beautiful town of Tobermory, and the distillery, if I stand back, you can just see over there where the smoke is coming up. Hopefully you can see it. That's the area of the town called Leitchik, and that's where the distillery is. So cheers, and see you next time.